Part 13 of my realistic OKC Thunder rebuild. Coming off the playoffs last year, won 49 games. Lost to the Clippers in the first round. In the first game of this season, going up against the Pelicans. Won the first game of the season, 116-99. But in the process, Corey Joseph got hurt 1 and 2 weeks. Gilgeous-Alexander led us with 37, opened up the season. Chet Holmgren went all to 13, but we still got the dub. It's the most important thing. Poashevsky had 11, new addition Josh Hart at 13 to start the season. Corey Joseph, our key backup point, got hurt. We're going to be down 1 to 2 weeks. But this year, coming with that playoff loss, we feel our team improved. Looking to make a second round push this year. That's the goal. Gonna see how the season, how it takes us this year in this 23-24 season. Second game of the year at home against the Dallas Mavericks. We lost against Dallas. Holmgren at 26. Alexander at 24. Lost to the Mavericks, led by 25 from Luka Doncic, 22 from Tim Hardaway Jr. Face the Mavericks again. They off to a 3-0 start so far. No, we're not going to keep Josh Hart. Want to trade him up. Jaden Daniels moved for Malik Monk. Now this is a revenge matchup for us to get back against the Mavericks at home. We're running away with this game. Beat Dallas 142-106 in a blowout victory. Led by 38-16 from Chet Holmgren, 32-11 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren averaging 23-11 in the early part of the year. Got solid contributions from Poashevsky and Josh Giddey as well. 2 threes from Kelly Olynyk. Luka gave us 35, but we still got the W. Now we headed to Chicago to face the Bulls. Lost against Chicago in their house. A tough game. It's a team that won 50 games last year, but still missed the playoffs due to losing the play-in to the Pistons, who were 32-49. So the team that kind of fell apart last year. They brought in Kevin Love this year, some more pieces. Team looking to get back to the postseason as well. Corey Joseph back from injury, but he's not going to return this game against Utah Jazz at home. We're going to go with the lineup we have in place right now. We had a big lead. The game got much closer. We ended up closing out a 4-point win, 115-111. Led by 23 from Chet Holmgren. We got 16 for Mann, 12 for Lou Dort, 14 boards for Mitchell Robinson. Ty Jerome was a key piece last year. Was completely inefficient to start off this season. This opportunity to play with Corey Joseph out. Corey Joseph, that key veteran presence off the bench that we like what he brings. Backup point guard play, settle the team down, get us some easy shots. Also drafted Deer second, Jarris Walker. Looking at our roster right now. I'm seeing Derek to the G League for a second. Let him get some minutes down there. I don't got any minutes available for him right now. Best way to get him some experience. Get him ready for these games, real games in the NBA. We at home against the Washington Wizards. We got a big win against the Wizards, 120-94, 28-21, 4 blocks for Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 28. Both our stars been playing great to start the season off. 17 and 10 for Josh Giddey. 13 for Lou Dort. Man, 3 out of 15. Man, we still got the W though. He struggled in that game. Mitchell Robinson at 12 boards. Superstars, where our stars showed up that game, and role players played solid. That's a good recipe against, especially against a bad team. We're able to get the dub against the Washington Wizards. Looking to win 50 games plus this year, get to the second round. That's our goals want to achieve. We got to face the 0-5 Kings at home. Kings, a team who haven't made the playoffs since 2006, around our test era. They got their first win of the season versus us, led by De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis at 21 apiece. They got 2 wins in now. And we going up against the Kings again. Josh Hart down for the short term. Make some adjustments to the rotation. Gonna need more minutes out of Josh Giddey and Lou Dort. Willis check. Home game against Sacramento Kings. Lost on in the last matchup. They're giving us a run for our money this game. We end up pulling away to win 131 to 104. Blowout victory, 24 out of Lou Dort, 14 assists from Gilgeous-Alexander, 19 for Mann, 16 for Mitchell Robinson. Headed into a matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. Team that took Golden State to the limit last year in the Western Conference Finals before Golden State ultimately lost to the Boston Celtics. Okay, Memphis off to a 9-0 start. You got the Timberwolves off to a good start, bringing in Colin Sexton, Russell, Anthony Edwards, Karl Towns at a slight weight super team. Not really though. They just got a solid team. They got a solid mix of solid mid-tier stars. Boston at the top of the East right now, defending champs, followed by Detroit Pistons, who won their way into the playoffs last year. Atlanta Hawks. Brooklyn lower in the standings this year. KD trying to be healthy this season. Ruptured an Achilles last year. Cade Cunningham off to a crazy start so far, averaging almost around 28 and 10 assists. Memphis Grizzlies moved to 10-0, beating us 142 to 107 at their house. Blew us out. We got to look back after that game, make some adjustments. We didn't have Josh Hart in that game. That was a bad performance against the best team in the NBA currently right now. I show up and give off a better performance than that. A team that was 1 game away from the NBA Finals last season, losing in 7 to the Warriors. Had Josh Hart back in the rotation. Key piece, key pickup over the offseason. Corey Joseph, sprained knee, but shooting 57% from 3-pointers this season. Efficient basketball. I'm going to Phoenix to face the Suns. And got the win in Phoenix to beat the Suns. The team that's in kind of rebuild state after losing Chris Paul to retirement. LeBron James retired over the summer, as well as Carmelo Anthony, so a lot of that era is pretty much gone. Mann led the way with 21. Olynyk had 19 and hit 3 threes. Got the W against the Suns. Then we got the Lakers next up on the schedule. Coming up, we got a day of rest in between, heading to Crypto Arena to face the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn led them scoring. We was led by Chet Holmgren, 26 points, hit 4 threes to get the win against the Lakers. Then faced the Kings for the 3rd time already this season. Got the W in Sacramento. Kelly Olynyk at 18 in that game. We got the Golden State Warriors coming up after a day of rest. We face the Lakers, Kings, both on the road. And now we got Golden State coming up. We beat Phoenix. Out on this West Coast. And the Warriors, a team that lost 4-1 in the finals after winning 4-3 in the finals the previous year, coming back down from a 3-1 deficit. Steph got his fourth MVP, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown broke through last year to get Boston Celtics the 18th championship to tie the LA Lakers. So this is an interesting year of basketball. The Celtics trying to repeat, Warriors trying to get back, Grizzlies looking to take that next step, OKC looking to take that next step. The Atlanta Hawks, they took the Celtics to 7 last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. You got Giannis trying to get back top of the East, get back to the finals. We got some interesting battles going on in both conferences. We second in the West right now to the Grizzlies. Then you got the Pelicans, Nuggets, T-Wolves, Golden State. LA, Portland, Utah, San Antonio. Jordan Poole went over to the Lakers for the opportunity to start after building his value up the last couple of years in Golden State. Detroit 13-1 at the top of the East right now. Then Boston, Atlanta, Miami, Philly, Milwaukee, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Cleveland. Looking at our schedule we got coming up. Back at home against Golden State after being in the Sunshine State for 2 straight games. So back and forth game. Golden State beat us 90-86. Steph Curry gave us 41 in the loss. Now I got to go back, stay at home to face the Clippers. Team that beat us in the first round last year 4-2 before they got swept by Golden State in the conference semis. And they had to leave for us most of the day, but we came back to beat the Clippers by 5 points, led by 20 from Gilgeous-Alexander, 16 from Giddey. Boston gave us 39-26 from Kawhi Leonard. We was able to get the W going into another home game against San Antonio Spurs. It's DeJounte Murray and company trying to get the Spurs back to relevancy. We beat the Spurs in a nail-biter 103-101. Double-double from Gilgeous-Alexander. Chet Holmgren chipped in 16 points. Got a double-double off the bench from Polaszewski. Now we got Memphis Grizzlies coming up. Team that's 14-1. Team that's looking to get over the hump this year and get to the finals. Been a dominant squad so far this season, led behind reigning MVP Ja Morant. You got Golden State number 2 in the West, followed by Minnesota, us, the Pelicans, Nuggets, Clippers, and Portland Trailblazers with Damian Lillard got that team playing well last season after being near the bottom of the West last year. The Warriors still got their core group in place producing. Dame and Trevor Keels in the backcourt. Mavericks off to a struggling start so far with Luka Doncic and company. Losing to the first round in the Lakers last year and LeBron's last season before making the conference finals the previous year. And Pistons off to a 14-2 start. Then you got the Celtics, the Heat, Atlanta, Philly, Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Charlotte, and Cleveland. Giannis Antetokounmpo got a solid roster around him with Malik Beasley picking them up as well as Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. It appears KD down, injured again. It was Kyrie and Ben Simmons leading the way. Kevin Durant dislocated right patella 4 to 6 months for the second straight year. He's suffered a major injury. It's going to cost him a lot of time. Jared Vanderbilt had a high ankle sprain on 6 to 8 weeks, as well as D'Angelo Russell. So the Timberwolves having to bite the injury bug as well. Paul George, who hurt, he's been struggling this season, only shooting 41% from the field, averaging just 17 points. And Joel Embiid got a pinched nerve in back. He's been averaging 27 a game this year. Got injuries to Jalen Brunson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Reigning six man of the year, went to the next. Got an opportunity to start and lead the team. League leaders so far this season: Zion Williams, Trae Young, Kyrie, Devin Booker, and Luka Doncic, the top five scorers in the NBA in the real early portion of the season. League rebounder DeAndre Ayton, Giannis, Joker, Gobert, Andre Drummond. Assist leader Killian Hayes, Joker, Cunningham, Trae Young, Draymond Green, and you got John Morant. Joker nearly averaging a triple-double so far this season. His points are down. His all-around play has been phenomenal. Jimmy Butler averaging almost 4 steals, almost 3 steals for Jared Vanderbilt, just got hurt. Blocks leader Evan Mobley and Gafford tied for the lead. Jaylen Brown getting the most shots up in the league per game currently. Field goal percentage, Zubac 3-point percentage, Jerry Grant, Steph Curry free throw percentage. The best field goal percentage defense in the NBA. Desmond Bain, Cade Cunningham amongst the leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading us in scoring, almost averaging 23 and 8 assists right now. Jason Tatum leading the Celtics in scoring, just been hurt. John Morant leading the Grizzlies in scoring and reigning MVP. So we about to see test our grit, not tenacity against the top team in the West.